I haven't played one of these since the first one, I think.
Mario and Sonic. I think I had this on Wii, yeah.
Yeah, and like now there's like story modes and stuff. So what I've figured is that 30 minutes should probably be the story mode, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Good start. Looks like we've sped it up already.
Yeah, no, this is
We've sped this up for your convenience.
through the magic of editing.
That's insane how quick that update was. When I do a PS4 update on anything, I'm like, cool, can't wait to sit down and play this. 4 hours later.
Allow adequate room around you during gameplay. I'll try not to punch you in the face.
Good thing you've surrounded me in vases for this gameplay, Phil. They're all going.
And I like the fact that for once, people are actually wearing sports clothes. Mario's not there in his overalls, like, I'm going to sprint 100 metres. Everyone actually looks reasonably in proportion to each other, considering all the different creatures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously not the size of a hedgehog, is it?
No, they did have to take some creative liberties. And, like, Wario still wearing his hat to swim.
Oh, so rad.
That's a money shot, yeah.
Oh, cool. Old school.
And this Olympic event that everyone loves. Heart Square.
Kind of like a dance floor, but with karate.
And who can forget competitive...
Whatever that is.
hoverboarding.
Oh, Tokyo 2020 is going to be absolutely lit. If this is anything to go by.
Oh, look at them both with their medals.
Get on him.
I guess we should probably look at the story, right? If we're going to do... If this is our first impressions, you know, a lot of the events might be similar to before. Whereas story, and...
How can we do a story mode? How is there a story mode? Let's find out. Story mode of this is Sonic's taking illegal enhancers for his performance.
And yet he still apparently can't run that much faster than a plumber. Oh my god, this actually has dialogue. I hope Mario doesn't speak. Come on, he doesn't.
Finally time for intense matches. What does Mario have to say? He just nodded.
Oh yeah, Toad has to come over and speak for Mario, I think. Has that been for an X-ray machine?
Ooh.
What is that?
It's called a Nintendo DS prototype.
It's the new handheld. The revolution this time is we've taken away the second screen. Experience the past Olympic Games in Tokyo. By all means, give it a try.
Wow.
And Sonic just kind of shook his head immediately, like, no.
Look at those suspicious eyes.
I can't tell whether Sonic's suspicious or bored.
Yeah, he hasn't got time for your shit, Toad. Yeah, that's not quite suspicious, is it? His look. He does just look quite bored.
Someone's trying to get us to play video games at the Olympics. Something fishy's going on here.
Are all the cutscenes just going to be like this?
It's going to be Sonic talking to a Toad and Mario in the background, like.
Okay, all the cutscenes are going to be like that. That question was immediately answered. It's just them two standing at either side of a screen.
It's like almost like one of those like dating simulator games, isn't it?
It's exactly that, or like a Pokemon battle.
Yeah. So these two sent, and Bowser can talk. Ah, my god. Just out of context, that's just
Check it out.
Check it out, Luigi's here.
This is just them talking about this game.
Nope, Sonic's talking for Luigi.
100% shady and 100% like it's from a certain you-know-who. Voldemort?
I don't get why, like, obviously we know as the audience.
I mean,
but it's
also,
from Eggman and Bowser.
Also, you probably could have worked that out as soon as...
Yeah, well, the game's got to have a story, right?
Yeah. No, he's fine with it.
I quite like this, actually. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon. Just like Eggman and Bowser around the corner just being like, turn it on, do it.
But I kind of do wish they animated these, like, Why did you not create like a remote for this?
Yeah, that would have been clever, wouldn't it? If they didn't turn it on, as long as they've got it near them.
They're round the corner, so they could have just... Infrared probably would have worked on that.
Oh, Bowser's going to give him a little surprise and make him turn it on.
Oh, there he goes.
Eggman looks very sad. And they didn't even bother... Oh, there we go, there's a rendering of the console. After Luigi, like, picked up nothing.
Oh, we've finally got, like, an animated cutscene. Oh, they end up 2D, and hence the 2D stuff in the intro, right?
Yeah, and...
Gotcha.
And Eggman and Bowser apparently didn't realise how powerful their machine was and stood too close to it when it got turned on. Unless this was their plan. Okay, so Chapter 1's been through, and we've yet to actually play any sports.
Hence why it was called the Tokyo 64. Because now we're in a 1980s video game. What's going on with these 60s era looks, Phil?
Yeah, everyone knows that the NES was released in 1964.
I love Mario's 60s look.
Yeah.
So retro.
When Bowser's angsty, he just taps his feet.
Does he really need a Wii?
Like Yodi video game land.
This doesn't sound like Bowser talking, does it?
So we're going to do like a 30 minutes first impressions video, and that may only take us through the introductory cutscene. Yeah. I may need to cut through this a bit.
It's like that first 5-10 minutes was just like, cut to Mario and Sonic. Should we press this button? Count to Bowser and Eggman. They should press that button. Cut back. Should we press this button?
Like they could have cut that down.
Yeah.
So what was the plan? Was it to suck Mario and Sonic into the console and then just smash it in pieces?
They just come hammer it to death.
In reality, you've put a lot of work into a trap.
Also, if the plan was to just trap them, why would they create, like, environments inside this game's console?
Yeah, why don't you just make it like a little prison cell?
Yeah.
They put a lot of effort. This is probably the most effort that these two have put into an actual plan for a while.
Yeah. Although, no infrared remote control for turning on the game system.
Yeah, and the fault has to fall a little bit with Sonic and Mario because they invited them here. And Luigi is carrying the system around, so all it takes is Luigi just to drop it.
Guess we'll just have to compete.
I did wonder whether it was going to be a time travel story or this.
God, I forgot how slow old game dialogue was. Do you remember on Pokemon when you first start and it just like slowly scrolls through those first like text boxes, and you can't scroll and you can't speed the text scrubbing up until you get onto the main game itself. So anytime you wanted to start a Pokemon game, it's like 10 minutes before you get into it. This is what this feels like.
Yeah, no, I was expecting it to be a cinematic and then, oh, the story says you're playing this event.
Yeah. Or like, you know, like a little sort of tutorial thing, maybe like that intro could have been your Sonic, you run round the track and then you meet up with Mario and find the console.
Yeah.
You know, just...
And also, I've really stopped paying attention to this dialogue at this point. Yeah. All I know is
we got it, didn't we?
Like,
as soon as that console arrived, you can pretty much work out the plot up until now. And
now everyone's going to go compete in the Olympic Games. Seemingly just because they've already been told there's no way out. But Eggman was like,
Hey, only in 1964?
Let's go do the Olympics. And Bowser's like, why? And he's like, And now Mario and Sonic are like...
We could do anything. We could go see the moon landing in 5 years. We could do...
Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually reloads the screen.
That is old school.
No, I can't take that. Got one up here as well. I think the only person I can talk to is Sonic. All these toes are just... staring into space. Eggman's just like, yeah, well, I didn't expect you to also compete. We thought we would just wander off and you'd just be like, oh well. Ooh, 100 metres.
Yes, I wonder who will win. Sonic or Eggman and Bowser?
Out of the four of them, It's difficult to... Yeah, well, I suppose Eggman's got long legs to make up for his slightly lighter physique, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get involved? I don't have any time for your nonsense. Go take in the sights of 60s Tokyo or something. How big is this game?
Do you think these guys really think, like, they know Sonic is pretty much known for the speed, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, Sonic's not that fast.
I don't have time for his nonsense.
Right. Mario, if you're wondering about anything, maybe Sonic's just me. Mario, you do. I can't be asked. Defeat Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, I think you might win this one.
So I mash A.
Yeah.
Is basically so. Hold
do
A.
Do you ever have to slow down, or is it just
fast? You press a button. It's a sprint.
Right.
So.
Don't have to slow down for corners or anything. It's just.
No, because it's a straight line.
So you hold A, right?
And it's literally 1-on-1. Sonic versus Eggman.
Hold A to charge up your
out.
start. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, what a... I mean...
How was this supposed to go?
Oh, goodness, that looked difficult.
5 seconds difference in
You
100
did
meters.
2/3 of the time.
That's a big difference. Okay, I mean, it's level 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still, it's like, how did Eggman think he was going to win?
Maybe next it's Mario versus Eggman. Might go.
Be Mario versus Bowser, or even worse.
How could you lose against the hedgehog that is known for running fast? It was too easy, Sonic.
That was.
I agree.
I wasn't even really mashing that hard. Is that going to be?
Eggman's going to come out fucking ripped by the end of this.
I was going to say we're going to get like a little 8-bit training montage.
The Olympic Games have just begun. They started it.